Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's the end of the week for Celtic, a week where we finally completed the first signings of the summer transfer window. I go on my holidays in a few hours' time, but before that, I want to talk to you guys. I want to have a quick catch up. Let's forecast what we might see over the weekend, what conversations have to be had. And let's talk about Kasper Schmeichel, shall we? If you haven't already, please make sure to hit like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated as we try and get towards 50k subscribers this year. I can't thank you enough for the support over the past few days and in this busy week of signings for Celtic and rumours and stories and whatever, and because of your support, it's time I give back to you. If you didn't see, I posted on the community section of my YouTube channel the other day saying that very soon I will have a kit giveaway. I'm going to try and give away a couple of Celtic shirts over the next few weeks. When I'm back from my holidays, I'll get that sorted. Just keep an eye out on the videos. I'll announce what you have to do to be in with a chance of winning, but we'll sort that when I'm back on Wednesday, shall we? Thank you for your support. It's been unbelievable, and let's keep it up, even though I'm disappearing for a couple of days. So late last night, we got the official announcement that Kasper Schmeichel is a Celtic player. We knew it was happening. We knew it was only a matter of time, but the official announcement came at 8 PM last night. If you missed it, we did go live on the channel to discuss the signing and the statement released by the club, but we'll dance over it very quickly now as well, shall we? This is what the club put up on the official website. Celtic are delighted to announce that Danish international goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel has joined the Scottish champions on a one-year deal. The vastly experienced keeper who has gained 105 caps for his country will join Brendan Rodgers' squad. He will meet up with his new teammates in the United States, where they're currently on a pre-season tour. So we await the video interview with Kasper Schmeichel, which will be pending with Jerry McCulloch. We are awaiting the first official images of Kasper Schmeichel in the Celtic get-up. I assume they will come at some point today, should his flight land, with all this nonsense going on right now with the internet outage or whatever it is. We'll probably get all that soon, and it'll be great to hear from him firsthand in a face-to-face interview with the club. But he sounds really excited to go. There, of course, was some comments in that statement from both him and Brendan Rodgers surrounding his signing. He seems really eager to get here. We heard all that talk that he chose us over an extension with Anderlecht and possible moves to Saudi Arabia as well. So his relationship with Brendan Rodgers has really came through here. He's coming to Celtic on a one-year deal where he will end his footballing career most certainly, I would say. And I'm really happy with the sign and really excited to see what he brings over the next year and how good he can be for us in replacing Joe Hart. This was Kasper Schmeichel's statement on his social media channels, Twitter and Instagram. He said, "It is a dream come true to sign for a club with such a rich legacy as Celtic. Excited to be part of this historic club and follow in the footsteps of giants. A new journey starts now. I can't wait to get to work." So very excited, Kasper Schmeichel, as he comes in to be Celtic's number one. We'll see him holding that number one shirt soon. As we know, Viljami Sinsalo took the number 12. So Kasper Schmeichel signing on that one-year deal. A lot of people wondering why it's only a one-year deal. We spoke about this a lot in the stream last night, but the man's nearly 38 years of age. If you expected him to be signing a 4 or 5 year contract, then quite frankly, you're off your nut. He is winding down in his career now. What I will say is that we heard the rumours initially from Fabrizio Romano and other journalists saying that Kasper Schmeichel... I just had a coughing fit. You could hear my voice quivering at the end of what I was saying there, and I've just coughed my lungs out. There's tears coming from my eyes and everything. I'm alright, let's get back to it. So we heard in all those initial reports that he was going to sign a year contract with then a possible year extension to be triggered on top of it. Nowhere in the official statement by the club is that mentioned, but sometimes those details are left out. Put it this way, if Kasper Schmeichel is really good this season, which I assume he will be, he's a top keeper, if he plays to his best and it gets to May 2025 and he feels like he can go another year, I have no doubt in my mind he will maybe sign on another year after that, or there will be an extension triggered of some form. Yeah, we're guaranteed him here for a year at least. Unknown yet if he'll be here for the season following that. The main thing is we have ended this whole goalkeeper discussion that's been going on for months now. We've signed a top keeper. If you want more of my thoughts, my opinions, you can check out the live stream from last night. But welcome to the club, Kasper Schmeichel. Brendan Rodgers will be pleased to get his man, and by all accounts it looks as though he is dictating the signings in this transfer window, which I'm pleased with that. I think the manager should have a big say in who we sign. This was his comments. He said, "I'm really pleased to bring Kasper to Celtic. He's a real quality keeper and someone with the ability and personality to be great for us. He is a guy I trust, someone who knows how to win. He lives for football and is coming to a club where he will feel the same passion that he has for the game. I know he will feel right at home at Celtic, and we look forward to working with him as we all aim for more success." So hopefully Kasper Schmeichel leading out from the back will be a big part of our treble chase this year. Yep, I'm not saying we're going to win a treble, but Brendan Rodgers, you know fine well, will want to win the treble. So big part of it. I look forward to seeing what he brings. I think we've got a quality keeper here, someone who fills that role well for the next year. And a great leader to have around the rest of the squad, to his potential successor, Viljamis Salo. Just a lot of green flags around this signing. Welcome to the club, Kasper. Let's follow up with more signings, shall we? One player that we're all desperate to see sign for Celtic is Adam Idah, of course. We are still waiting on news to come through that Celtic have submitted a second bid after the initial bid was rejected. We heard that bid of £4.5 million was turned down by Norwich City as they play hardball with Celtic. The question now is, how long can Celtic wait? Should they wait? How much should they pay? And are Norwich even going to be willing to sell? Because by the sounds of things, Norwich City's manager doesn't have intentions of letting him go. New Norwich City boss Johannes Hoff Torup has commented on Adam Idah's situation and has made it really clear that he wants him to stay. Now, it doesn't guarantee that he is staying, and a lot of people in my live stream last night were getting a little bit up in arms, saying that was it, it was over, there was no chance of him coming for Celtic. I don't think that's the case. I wouldn't say it's the case. I definitely think that it makes things harder though, and it doesn't make Adam Idah's potential move to Celtic as clear-cut as what it maybe was a couple of weeks ago. I think it's a really difficult move to make happen now. As we know, Adam Idah has travelled to Belgium with Norwich City to take part in their pre-season camp. He played about half an hour in their first game against Club Brugge, I believe, the other night. Following that, we did get comments from the Norwich City boss. This is what he said. He said, "We can't control the market and which clubs will be interested in which players. We don't know, so let's not waste time on it. Me and Adam sit down quite often. We have good conversations. He's a good lad. He's working hard, he's funny as well, and he gives us some energy to the group, and you know, definitely, we can see the kind of striker that he is. And he definitely will have use this season. We will definitely also use him in the season, I should say. We consider Adam as an important player for us, like I said earlier in the summer, so why he's got this 30 minutes, which was important for him to get started, to get back in the rhythm, nice and easy." The key quote from all of that there is that one, "We will definitely also use him in the season," which seems to have some Celtic fans thinking that means the move to Celtic is off and he's definitely not coming. I definitely think this affects the chances, as I've said, but it doesn't mean that it's over yet. But how long can Celtic wait? Listen, I really want Adam Idah to sign for Celtic. I've made that abundantly clear since the end of last season. I really want him to come here. The initial bid of £4.5 million was rejected. Celtic can't play a waiting game here. They need to start identifying their next striking targets. If Adam Idah's not coming, and if Norwich aren't willing to play the game and negotiate, move on. That's going to have to happen soon. I think this second bid for the player that should maybe happen over the weekend, I think that's maybe the last bid we can put forward. We've spoke about this a lot in the last couple of live streams on the channel with you, my audience, and I've asked your opinions. And I've said that I think personally Norwich will want something close to £7 million for the player. It's just my gut feeling. Do I think Celtic are going to pay that? Absolutely not. And a lot of you guys don't think we should even pay close to that anyway. I think Celtic should try and make it happen. But I think the highest I would go would be £5.5, £6 million. If it was me, it was in control of the situation. At the end of the day, it's not me in control of the situation, but Celtic aren't just going to go out and spend frivolously on Adam Idah when they will move on and look at other options. Brendan Rodgers will have other options in mind. So we're going to have to just wait and see. I anticipate news breaking over the next few days that Celtic are going to go in with a second bid. We don't know how much that second bid will be worth, but wait for that story to break, because I think it may come very, very soon. If that gets rejected, I think that's it. I think it's curtains on the Adam Idah saga. We'll remember him for the 4 or 5 months that he played for us last season, and that'll be that. Sadly, but that'll be that. I don't think Celtic will be drawn into paying over the odds for Adam Idah. And if the new boss, Johannes Torup, wants to keep him, he will be stubborn. Norwich will be stubborn. And that'll be that. So, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see, but things aren't easy. And final little story for today, in case you're wondering, and in case you're not on Twitter and you have no idea, the tickets for the opening game of the season, Flag Day, have been, well, the ticket sales have been postponed for now. Celtic FC Tickets put this up on Twitter this morning, saying that due to the third-party system outage, online services, including the ticket platform, are experiencing disruption today. They're monitoring the situation closely, but they have postponed today's online sale of tickets for the opening fixture of the 2024-25 season, and that also impacts the ability to buy women's games season tickets. So in case you were wondering today why they haven't went on sale and you were expecting them to go on sale, they're not going to be. If you want to be updated, I recommend going following the tickets account on Twitter so that you can remain updated and try and get in, because we know how difficult it is to get general sale tickets now anyway. You need to be on the ball. It's first come, first served. And if you want to be updated and know when the new date for release is going to be, go and follow them on Twitter. But this whole outage thing that I spoke about earlier, that's impacted it. So, yeah. Right, well, that's it. Sorry there's not anything really fresh in today's video. There's nothing really fresh to talk about. It is mostly things that we've been speaking lots and lots about on the last couple of streams. Adam Idah, Paulo Bernardo, Kasper Schmeichel. Kind of sickening myself of talking about the same 3 names. Hopefully by the time I'm back on Wednesday, there is some new names to talk about and some new situations. Thank you all for the support. I'm not going away completely in terms of content. I have a video scheduled for Sunday afternoon, which will come out. And Monday and Tuesday, if anything happens, if anything huge happens, I have got my microphone with me. I will report on something in the most pound shop manner that I can. So don't worry, if anything big happens, I'll try and keep you updated, because I know that you come to me for reliable-esque information. So yeah, thank you all so much. Enjoy your weekend. God bless. Hail, hail, and I'll see you all next time.